Hello and welcome again. After thinking I was going to have a lot of trouble with those archers, I managed to do it in one go somehow once again. So apparently they were no trouble at all. I really, as you can see, I'm still wearing the Ring of Fog because I think that's a good tactic for one such as me, if I'm going to cheese it completely, because I think one of the things that always bothered me about those archers is that the second one would always shoot you in the back when you were trying to deal with the first one. But the Ring of Fog seems to completely obliviate that problem. The other problem is, maybe I was relying too much on my shield all those other times. I don't know. That could be one of the reasons. I'm not certain. All I know is that this particular playthrough, they haven't been giving me anywhere near the trouble I thought I was in for. Anywho, we've still got a couple of items of business to complete in this castle before we definitely take on the boss. Firstly, that bonfire that I've been at needs some more humanity, and currently I don't have any, but there are ways to obtain some in Analondo. Either I'm going to try and kill Lautrec first, because I'm pretty sure killing him will award me some humanity when I complete it. And that would be something. If he gives me a twin humanity or something, it might be enough completely. Provided I do it the first time. If I die, I obviously need humanity above that as well. The other place you can get humanity in Analondo that would be much easier, although it's a little further away, is to go back to the room with the painting and just kill the painting guardians over and over and over and over. Because you will obtain humanity points from them, because they're human-type enemies, and if you kill enough human-type enemies in an area, then you generally receive up to 10 humanities. And I would not have farmed them very heavily at all yet, so I wouldn't even need to kill that many to obtain the few humanity I need to kindle the bonfire up to the max. Because I'm going to go with the assumption that the max would be a good idea here. There's no way that I am getting through the next boss in one go. It would be frankly unbelievable. Some sort of weird miracle that would never happen. As you see, we can use the Black Eye Orb here, so we can avenge the Firekeeper of Firelink Shrine if we wish, and I do so wish. You don't have to be human to use it either. You can. It's a special event, so you'll be able to get in no matter what, as long as you're in this room. Although, frankly, I have no clue how I'm going to actually conduct this fight. I've done this fight many times, but I've always done it in the sense that I would just bull my way through. I would go up one of the stairs, and then I'd shoot an arrow at one of them, and I'd get them to come up the stairs after me in single file. Because yeah, that's kind of how I roll when it comes to fights like this. I'm certainly not in it for the fair play. You only have to kill Lautrec, but good luck killing just Lautrec. It does seem fabulously unlikely that I could get away with just killing Lautrec and no one else. Oh, and also I'm a phantom, so I don't get any Estus flasks. Yeah, this might take me a couple of tries, to say the least. If I had like a giant weapon and could single file them quite easily, this would be well, that would be one thing. Or yeah, or you could like iron flesh them at the top of the stairs and do it that way. There are all kinds of methods one could employ. I think I may have to try a couple of them out and see what can shake their AI a little. Because it would take me quite a few tries to learn how to fight them fair. If indeed I could do it at all. Remember, this is me. I couldn't fight 3 of these Silver Knights in a fair fight, let alone 3 quasi-human players. They're obviously AI controlled, but they'll be following the same rules as me for everything else. Everything else, all their weapon attacks and dodge moves are basically things players do. Let's see what the Ring of Fog gives me in the way of advantage. Oh! First, I gotta stop thinking about what the fight that's coming up and focus on the fight I'm actually doing. Or this is going to take me forever. Come on, you can do this. What was all that training for? I was supposed to be the chosen one. Instead, I'm going to be completely bullied out here. Heal miracle. Well, I guess Estus is irrelevant in this situation. I won't be able to use it when I get to their world anyway. Waste it as much as I want. It's kind of weird seeing him getting beat up by this nearly invisible man. And what other pyromancies, sorceries, and other shenanigans could I get up to as well? There's always more than one way to do a thing. I decided to go with the Ring of Fog for the moment, so I will go with the Ring of Fog and see how it affects what they do. If it doesn't affect them at all, then, well, sad day for me. I might also want to kite them up the stairs, even if I don't have a shield or something similar. Because they seem to run at different paces, so I might have a chance of separating them. I always wondered if the fog door was still there. Oh, hello. That was very different. Oh wait, once they start getting in the mood though, they're about the same. Let's take a run. The sorcery's taken out a stick. Lautrec's at the head of the group now. That's not enough damage though. Yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble. Even if I'm hurting him slightly, this is not going to make it. And the Ring of Fog does nothing once you're aggroed, so that was not the way to go. All I really need is a weapon that could actually destroy him. Seriously bash his brains in, basically. It's the kind of weapon we would need. Well, I won't lie, it looks bad. I think our Poise Ring is our best chance. Either that or Steel Protection. And perhaps we should change what kind of magic we're going to use. In fact, perhaps we should test some of this magic in actual combat situations to see how much they affect me. So let's see. Let's use Power Within for a second. Now this will drain my health. Damn it. I need to be able to see. Okay. This isn't helping at all. Nope. Maybe it's because it can't boost flame damage any more than flame damage it wants to. Okay, Power Within won't give me the gap I need. I really just wish I could fight Lautrec by himself without his minions. But that doesn't seem feasible either. The other way to go is Iron Flesh. It lets me do a lot of punches. As you can see. But I'm actually not that strong, so although I can tank him and destroy him, there's no guarantee that'll be enough for the next section. What else can we do? Guess we have Havels. Although it's always a rather fun set of armor to see just how heavy you can get. Beggars can't be choosers. I can still fat roll. Maybe if I can buy this with Iron Flesh, I'd get somewhere. Seems like a rather poor idea, but what the hey? Also, let's take a look at the two different Caestuses more realistically. Physical and fire, or just physical with a bit of strike. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to stick with fire for the moment. So I could turn the other one into a lightning Caestus. I mean, that would certainly boost my base attack damage for both this fight and another fight, but I think that'll be my last resort, but that's what last resorts are for in the first place. I could also Twinkling Titanite my armor, pulling myself up as it were. Yeah, it might end up being the Lightning Caestus, but we'll give this one last go. my plus 10 normal Caestus isn't going to be doing fabulous damage until I level up strength and dex to a point where it overcomes the base damage on the elemental weapons. So it's a tough sell, basically. Oh well, maybe if this was a pre-nerf iron skin flesh, this wouldn't have been such a problem. Alas, I don't see this working at all, to be honest. It seems like a very, very bad idea. He ran out of spells. He did a weird thing. Didn't know he could run out of spells, but it looks like maybe he can. Yeah, it's not gonna work, but... No, he riposted me instead. Damn you, Lautrec. He didn't run out of spells at all. Well, there's got to be something I can do. I think we're going to have to bite the bullet and make a lightning weapon. Also, we'll see if I can return me to not being quite so fat. I don't know how much equipment I'm going to have to change out to manage it, but we should see the difference somewhere. Let's head to the giant blacksmith. Banded sword block. Or not. Nothing that impressive. Particularly not when I'm the one doing it. You missed. Covering myself in glory. Well, I was building up a soul count at least. I really don't want to beat the boss of the next of this area without doing this part first. I'm not entirely certain it's even safe. Your opportunity might go past you. I think I might be wrong about that one though. I think this, like, you can use the Black Eye Orb as long as you have it for the rest of the game. As long as you're in this room, doesn't matter if the boss is alive or not. I think. But at the same time, I don't want to risk it. Also, it just feels wrong. Like, I don't want to beat the boss of this area without first kicking Lautrec's ass.
Forge I cast.
I know you are. That's the other one, the Track and Bone Fist. But I've been feeling like the Caestus playthrough is more appropriate than just the fist playthrough. I guess I could use any fist weapon through this game. No one would judge me too harshly, but yeah, I feel like this is the way to go. Let's build it up all the way. Oh, guess I didn't have as many titanite chunks as I thought. I could get some, but I'd have to kill those guards out there. And that's going to be harsh. Still, this should already be a much more powerful weapon than the fire weapon. Doesn't seem like it, but it is in 2 areas. Oh, is that the right one? Yeah, it is. That icon for the lightning looks so innocuous I couldn't see it. If I want to get titanite chunks, I would have to get them off the guards downstairs. But I actually don't know how effective this weapon is until I try it on someone. There's a whole bunch of other matters too. I think rather than poise, I'm going to need just plain old defense. Kind of wish I had the miracle regeneration too. That might have helped a bit too. I'm going to give these guys down here a go for just a sec. That one's backing away, good. Because I don't want to fight both of them. That would be a bridge too far for me. Go! I spoke too soon. Hey, baby! Oh, I completely forgot about you. A genuinely good idea this was. Well now. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say I am screwed. In every way. This doesn't look like something I can defeat. You know, I don't know, I've never tried doing it this way. I've always used a shield, tanked in narrow passages, and generally been a bit of an asshole about it, but I have no clue how I'm going to defeat these 3 guys all at once. Beyond just being somehow great. Which isn't going to happen, frankly. I have no real method here. It's not even clear if there's any benefit to me running away from them. Beating them in a normal fight might elicit the same result. Although I did have some luck smacking them as they came up the stairs. Oh, but I screwed it up, so... Oh, that was nice. Now if I could just... striking them in the right spot. Oh. Nope. Trouble. Ah, damn, I don't have my miracles anymore. Well, this might actually have worked. Like, it's not, that wasn't great either, but there was definite improvement there. It wasn't just failure, it was, failure plus they got hurt a bit. So... maybe there's some hope after all. Although it might come down to a bit of a lucky run. Firstly, we're going to have to make sure that whatever magic I am using is something that is going to be useful. Dare say body isn't going to be much use. I don't have enough stats for it anyway. Tranquil walk of peace. If I had enough faith, that might actually be kind of funny to try. Then they'd be forced to walk as slow as I am. Yeah, I don't see much good coming from the other stuff. Could level up a tiny bit. Nobody said I had to stay at level 36 forever. I thought it was a good level for what I was about to do though. That won't improve my weapon ability at all until I get a new regular sized Caestus. Tell you what, we'll go for Vitality. We've got the Heal Miracle, we've got a Lightning Caestus, and we've got a tactic that might work. That's about as much as I can hope for at the moment. If I had Estus Flasks, this whole fight might be able to be conducted a lot differently. But can't complain about things I don't have. Just gotta keep at it with the things I do have. Oh, that was a nice snap. Nope. Denied. I'm getting a little better at this anyway. Useless skills that can't be applied anywhere else in anyone at any point in your life. How to get through this shortcut. Yeah, the Dragonbone Fist wouldn't have, even if I decided it was appropriate for me to use it, it wouldn't have helped much in the situation. Because I think it needs Dragon Scales to upgrade, and that would be huge pain. We'll give this one last go. If this one doesn't work out, I might take a little bit of a breather from it. Because there's no reason to frustrate yourself doing the same thing over and over. Just see if I get any better results. Hey, Lautrec, your mother was a hamster. You strike me as the type that doesn't actually care about your mother anyway, but nonetheless, she was a hamster. Rat! Oh, come on! There should be limits to where you can backstab people. You should be able to backstab them in mid-roll, for instance. Oh. Where's I going anyway? Ah, there's a whole another stairway I can use actually. I feel like I could do that just one more time. Because I feel like that was a screw up on my part mostly. Tried to hit him in a tried to roll off a spot after I screwed up one bit, and then he backstabbed me like a bastard. I'm getting very tired of you, Silver Knight. How can they hit me and I get a riposte in? That's a very weird situation. I wish I could riposte Lautrec too, but that's another thing I have no idea what the timing for it is. Not to mention his spear and sorcerer friends. Still, you can't really do too many crazy, clever things if you're fighting enemies you're not that familiar with. 3-on-1. You have to start with the cheap tactics and hope that you eventually overcome them. Would be nice if this wasn't right before the freaking war points, because then I'd have some chance of actually running around preparing for the fight. At least there's no limit. I can do this as many times as I want. Then again, that's pretty much how Dark Souls works anyway. They never tell you you only get one chance at doing something. My problem is I didn't spin the camera in the first place. I really shouldn't be looking at them as I run away from them. I should just run. Particularly if I can hit them when they round corners. Okay, appears to be stuck. If you are stuck, then nope, nope. Too good to be true. Damn it. The problem with being on stairs is, of course, the sorcerer gets a straight line shot at me. What? No! No! That was not a jumping attack! You son of a bitch! Ah, now he's got me in a riposting state. Damn! Okay. That was not improvement at all. How did I end up in a jumping attack? I didn't even... Like, that totally was not what I meant to happen. Well. Can't do it right now, then we're gonna have to wait until I can do it sometime later. Oh well. Give this a rest for the moment. And I shall be back later, perhaps with a better idea than what I have now.